Aloha, this is Dr. Martina, and welcome to the second part of a three-part series about how to become sexually healthy. In this series, I discuss three capabilities we all have, but if we cultivate them, we can live a sexually healthy life. The three gifts are the power for a forgiving heart, our inner fire for our sexual desire, and the inquiry of who am I sexually. Tara Brach is one of my favorite teachers, and she inspired me with one of her podcasts to create this three-part series focusing on sexual health. Last week I did part 1 about a forgiving heart, and if you missed it, you will see a link at the end of this video so you can watch it. So let's dive right into the second part, the inner fire for our sexual desire. As I mentioned in a previous video about sexual health, our mental and physical health is positively affected if our sensual experiences are healthy and filled with joy and satisfaction. And vice versa, our emotional, physical, and mental state influences our sexual health. Now, with that said, it is clear that embracing your sexual desire and educating yourself about it is essential to experience sexual health. The inner fire means the energy we devote to what matters most. We are more energized, with more meaning and joy if we connect with sexual desire that matters to us. Inner fire also means sincere attention. Buddha says our entire life arises on the tip of intention. The sign of inner fire, when fully contacted and pure, is the quality of sincerity. And you can see that in people. When you're in touch with that inner fire for your sexual desire, you will get familiar with the quality of presence and a capacity to know what really matters to you. But just like with any other fire, one can get burned. We can lose focus and constantly go after new things. We can go fast and are more focused on the result than the journey. We can definitely get sidetracked. We are looking for gratification, grasping for temporary pleasures, going after some substitute, and having more of a compulsive focus. It's a quick dopamine fix we're after. You do more thinking than feeling. How can I have more? How can I avoid looking bad? How can I impress? We can get sidetracked for days, months, or even decades because we're going after people's approval and shaping ourselves into people we think they want us to be. But what's actually happening is that we disconnect from our inner fire because we have lost sight of what matters most. But as you can imagine, we can get back on track by taking the exquisite risk, as Mark Nepo calls it. We dive into our internalized shoulds and learn and figure out what kind of sexual desire matters to us. D.H. Lawrence says, it's not what the self wants, it's what the deepest self wants, and it takes some diving. So this process requires pausing and diving deeper to reconnect with the kind of sexual desire and reconnect with that inner fire for our sexual desire, that a desire that matters to us the most. We don't know how long we have on this world, so we might as well remember what matters to us and not get so distracted. There is some insanity to race through our sexual experiences and not feel the beauty there is, and not open more up and not look at the beauty of this inner fire for our sexual desire. I suggest the following exercise. Sit comfortably, alert and relaxed, and slow down your mind with some conscious slow breathing. And then you bring your current lover in mind, if you're coupled up, or you bring a desired future lover in mind if you're single. And try to connect with the inner fire for your sexual desire. Ask yourself, what is my aspiration in being sexual with this person? What kind of desire do I want to respond to? Is my heart open for this connection? What matters to me? And what do I love about being sexual? Take one of these questions at a time and take your time with this. This is a heartfelt inquiry I want you to make. Now, the poet Rilke, I'm going to leave you with that, says that you have not grown old, and it is not too late to dive into your increasing depths where life calmly gives out its own secret. I hope that you're inspired to get in touch with the fire of your sexual desire. I hope you will do this exercise because it requires some pausing and deep thinking and deep diving. And I will see you next week for the third part of this series titled, Who Am I Sexually? Have fun with the exercise and I'll see you next week.